You are watching the Be a Hero Gaming channel, where we talk about action and adventure games and how you can be a hero in your real lives, not just in your games. Today, I'm going to open a few packs here because I want to prove a point about popular collectible card games and something that bothers me about them and a solution to that problem. Something else that bothers me is when I go to work and I ask somebody, why do we do a certain thing that way? And the response is, because that's the way we've always done it. I don't like that as a reason for doing something, because that's the way we've always done it. Because there might be a better way. And I know a lot of people find change difficult, especially when they've done something for years and years the same way. It's difficult to break that and change, but there might be a better way. There might be a better way for you to perform a process that's more cost effective or saves you some time, or in the case of games, something that's more fun. And that's what I'm going to show to you today. So hopefully you don't ever say that you do something because that's the way you've always done it. Hopefully you have a really good reason to do whatever it is that you're doing. And if there's a better way to do that, be open-minded and be willing to adopt something new because it might be a better way than your way. Okay, with that said, let's crack a couple of these packs open here, because I'm gonna slide some of this stuff aside here. We'll just kind of do one at a time here. And I wanna show you something that bothers me about traditional collectible card games. I went down to my local game store and I bought one of each of these packs just for this demonstration. And I want to show you something. Okay, Star Wars Unlimited, which has gotten a lot of flack lately. The prices have plummeted on this game, unfortunately. But something I want to show you here, I just included this because it's a popular game, and so I thought I'd include this too. Okay, so in the Star Wars Unlimited pack, you are going to get a leader, okay, and a base come in every pack. Okay, very good. And then you're going to get some other cards here. Let's see what we got. We get the 41st Elite Corps. We got the Coruscant Guard, the Series Officer Okay, some outspoken perspectives. So just kind of some basic cards here for the game. Okay. All right, so all these cards maybe could be included in a deck if I wanted to, of all of these. Nothing super fantastic, didn't get any full art cards or anything like that. Oh, there's a cool foil lightsaber here. This must be my rare card here, my Barriss Offee. Okay, very good. Now, all these cards can probably go in my deck. These cards, I have a base and a leader that are gonna come in every pack. So every time I open one of these packs, I'm gonna get a base and a leader, okay? And then these cards that can go in my deck. Okay, let's set those aside here. And let's see if we see a common theme that's starting to happen here. Okay, Twilight Masquerade, Pokemon here. Let's crack this open here and see what this comes with. I was gonna get the Surging Sparks pack, but they were gone. There were no Surging Sparks pack at the game store. So, we don't care about this thing because I don't do the online stuff. Okay, what did we get? Did we get anything cool in this pack? Ooh, I see a little shiny thing back there. Sand, Timber, Spin Rack, Growlithe, Stadium Card, Festival Fairgrounds. Okay. Oh, it's just a Monkey Dory. Got a bunch of these. It's a good card. I love this card. It goes great in a deck. Oh, and I also got a basic land, or sorry, a basic energy. A basic energy card. Okay, so I have all these cards here I could possibly make a deck out of. I can put all these into my Pokemon deck. And then I've got this basic energy card. Okay, if I'm not going to play green, this is useless to me. But anyway, okay, so there's the Pokemon there. Next we have Magic Foundations. Pretty popular set that came out recently, especially the collector boxes. Man, those are big. People are loving those. Okay, what do we get in here? All right, Beastkin Ranger. Again, just the common cards here. People probably aren't going to care too much about these. Evolving Wilds, okay. Giant, here come my uncommons here. The silver ones, did I get anything good in this pack? Oh, we got a rare Rune Scar Demon. And this one here. And I got a Tranquil Cove and a Fairy token. Okay, so I might have missed it here, but I don't think so. These are, again, all cards I could include in my deck here. Very good. All, depending on what color I play, I have all these options to put in. And I got the Tranquil Cove land, which is pretty cool. I think these usually come with a basic land. And I think this is a fetch land. So that's pretty cool. Cool, I got this card. But I think you usually get a basic land in here. Now, if I'm not going to play white or blue, this might not be useful to me, or this token, depending on what I use that for. So I have these cards here. Again, this is a nice card here to have, but I may or may not use these. Okay, let's set that aside. Now we have the Flesh and Blood pack here, Mistveil. There's some big hit cards in here that out of one pack, what's my chances? Probably 0 getting the big hits out of this pack here. Okay, Flesh and Blood, another popular game here. And let's see what we got here. All right. A couple, these, and I'm not sure how these cards are ordered. Okay, this is, this is your leader here. Okay, and an item, looks like. Or token, sorry, a token. Your Mystic Young Hero. Okay, here's my Mystic Young Hero here. And my token card. Okay, and then I've got the other cards here I'm gonna get. So I didn't hit the huge $3,000 card or whatever here. Kind of some cool cards. Okay, so we'll just kind of go through this quick here and let's get to the point of this video. Okay, so all these cards could potentially go into my deck here if I so desire. Cool foil card there. Okay, now, is this another? I don't know what that is. Okay, so I have a leader here that I'm gonna end up with probably a bunch of these as I open a bunch of these packs. I'm gonna end up with a bunch of these leaders. Now, does anybody see a common theme here in all these packs that I've opened up? In every pack, you end up with a card or two that, again, so when you play Flesh and Blood, you have a leader. Okay, so every time I open a pack, I'm gonna get a leader. Okay, and I can only use one of those in my game. I can't, put a bunch of leaders in my deck. I can use one. Okay, and then I have all these other cards that can go in my deck. The same thing is true with these other packs. You're gonna get a land that if you don't play that color, again, I kind of lucked out with this land here. That's a cool one. But you're going to get a land that you can't, or a token you can't really use unless you're going to use those colors. And what happens is, and what's even, well, actually, let me back up. What's even worse is with things like this. You're going to open this up and you're going to get 30 land cards out of it. Okay, well, that's cool because I already have this whole box of Magic land cards. All these cards. This is just land. And this isn't even all of them. This is some of the lands that I have for Magic. I have this box of basic land cards. Another issue you run into is with these. I love these Elite Trainer boxes. They're so cool because they come with a bunch of packs and some damage counters. But what happens is you end up with a ton of energy. Okay, I have these energy packs I haven't even opened yet. This is all energy, by the way. The whole thing is energy. Okay, so I have all these energy cards that are essentially useless because unless I'm going to get a bunch of people together and they need energy. I have this whole box of energy, and again, this isn't even all of it. I have a whole bunch more Pokemon energy. So you're going to end up with energy. You're going to end up with lands. You're going to end up with leaders. You're going to end up with bases. You're going to end up with all these cards that are essentially just going to stack up and take up room in your boxes and be useless. You won't even be able to use. Now, let's go back to what I focused on earlier at the beginning of this video. Is it possible for there to be a game out there where you could open the pack and every card in the pack would be useful in your game? You're not going to end up with a whole bunch of energy or lands or bosses or bases or not bosses, leaders or whatever. Yes, there is. And I have made a fictitious pack of Wonders of the First. This is my pack. Because the game has not been released yet. It won't come out until March. And I know I talk about this game a lot because I think this game solves a ton of problems with collectible card games of our day. A lot of problems. So this is what the back of the cards will look like, but these are just playtest cards. So I have assembled a pack here. So I just ripped this pack open. Let's see what I got here. Okay, so it's going to come mostly with commons. The cool thing is they have right down in the corner here what the rarity of it is. So I got the Dustfall Deadhead common card. Okay, very good. And he's a wonder that I can put in my deck to battle. I've got the little mouse guy here. He's a common as well. Oh, yes, I got the first, which is a good land. Well, wait a second. Am I going to end up with a bunch of these lands? Let's find out here in a second. Okay, and I got another cool common, the Glimmer Bandit here for the Patria Orbital. Oh, I got a cool item. Cool, the Comet Cleaver. I've got a cool item there that I'll be able to use in my decks. Oh, this guy looks brutal. Cool, another wonder there I got from my pack. I got a spell. All right. The Thought Tempest spell. And then, another beast guy. Now we're to the uncommons here. The uncommons. All right. I'm going to pull some uncommons now. Hopefully get a good card out of here. Another wonder. Ooh, another land. I got a couple lands out of this pack. Okay, there's another land I can use there. Another item, the Gleaming Power Cell. That's a good one. Ooh, my epic card. Gold Scale. He's good if you got a lot of stones. All right, Gold Scale. And my mythic card. Oh, man, that's a good one. Okay, now, why did I make up this fictitious pack? Because inside of this pack, every single one of these cards are useful. And I could make a deck of all of these cards right now. I could put all these cards in a deck. It doesn't matter if it's a green one or a black one or a red one or what. I could put all these in a deck. The lands. Well, don't you have to have lands? They could be in, they could not be in. Now, if I want to put a land in, it will help me for core cards like this one. If I want to put a green land, it'll help me to play this card. Okay? The first will have an orbital link to all the orbitals. The point is, when I open a whole bunch of packs of Wonders of the First, I'm not going to end up with a box full of junk like this. I'm not going to end up with a box full of energy that I can't do anything with. Okay? I'm not going to end up with a box full of bases or leaders or whatever. Every card I get out of the pack has the potential to go in my deck. A land, an item, a spell, a wonder. Everything can go in there. I'm not going to end up with a bulk of anything except for just cards in general if I open a ton of packs. And really, that is revolutionary in the collectible card game world of nowadays. Because most games, if not all of them, have some card that you need for a boss or for an energy or for a mana or for whatever. And you're going to end up with a ton of these that you're not going to be able to do anything with. Not Wonders of the First. You're going to have every card you pull from your pack, you're going to have an opportunity to use in your deck. The game is amazing. If you haven't heard of this game or you don't know how to play this game, you can go to the Wonders of the First website and check it out. They have the entire list of every card in the first set online you can look at. I have other videos on how to play this game, things I like about this game. You can go check those out as well. But this game is going to come out in March or so of next year, the end of March, and I think it's going to be huge. Because this is only one of the reasons why this goes against the grain of collectible card games. This is only one of the reasons that they have said, you know what, we're not going to do it the way everybody has always done it. We're going to do it a different way. We're going to do it so that when you open up your packs, every card in the pack has an opportunity to go in your deck, to be put in as either a land or an item or a spell or a wonder. The lands do more than just give you energy. They do more than that. They give you extra actions. They give you extra abilities. That all four of these card types are going to take careful consideration about what goes in your deck and what doesn't go in your deck. There's no I'm going to make a deck and then just dump a bunch of lands or dump a bunch of energy or I'm going to take all my leaders and bases and I'm going to go through all of them and find the one I want to use and the rest are going to go in a box. That's not the way this game works. All of these cards are potentially useful in your deck. check this game out if you haven't already. And when it comes out in March, I think it's going to be big because, again, there are so many other ways that this game goes against the norm, goes against the grain, does things differently because they found a way to do it better. Check it out. And the next time you or someone else says, because that's the way we've always done it, think again. There might be a better way. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.